So we had some technical difficulty and we had to change the camera. So he was reading paragraph 3. Now, in an argument, this essay we are reading is an argument, right? And at the heart of an argument lies a claim. What lies at the heart of argument? Claim. For example, this statement, which we earlier called a thesis statement, this is a major claim. What do we call it? A major claim. Or we can also call it a major argument. What do we call it? A major argument. Now, if we see paragraph 3, in an argument, a writer makes a claim, and then after claim, the writer brings reasons to support the claim. The writer makes a claim, and then you can take a chair. Why you keep standing? Sit there. We feel comfortable, right? I know it's difficult, right? It's difficult to be in the college, right? A lot of things happen which pressure, put you pressure. That's what there is an essay by Moti Nisani. Sometimes they say, why go to college? And Nisani argues that in time when you go to college, you could get a job and earn money. But then why go to college? And he describes, and at one point he says, in college, your professors put immense pressure on you. And if you can withstand that pressure of your teacher, you develop. If you can withstand the teacher's pressure, you develop. If you can't withstand, you don't go. Take it easy. Okay. Now, claim, reasons to support. Let me read. It's easy to spot a research paper that is based primarily on information collected from the World Wide Web. First, look at the language. First, the bibliography cites no books. Bibliography, no books. Now this sentence, this is evidence. This is evidence to support the claim. So what is the claim? My class is doing research using internet. My class is doing research using internet. Now evidence to support that statement. Why should I believe that your students are using internet? Then he says, if you check the research paper, what is bibliography? What is bibliography? Bibliography is the list of the books that you consulted while writing a paper. There are no books, just articles or pointers to places in the virtual land somewhere of any map, http, www, etc. Then a strange preponderance of material in the bibliography is curiously out of date. Now, second example. The first, then outdated material. A lot of stuff on the web that is advertised as timely is actually at least a few years old. One student had submitted a research paper last semester in which all of his sources were articles published between September and December 1995. That was probably the time span of the web page on which he found them. So let's wrap up paragraph 3. We read paragraph 3. So in paragraph 2, the writer presents the problem, asks questions, answers them as no, presents final hypothesis. From paragraph 3, he starts searching information to support his hypothesis. See, research begins with a problem. Research begins with a problem. If you have no problem, there is no research. If you have no problem, you have no research. Here is the situation. He is a teacher. He has a class, BBA first semester section B. He has assigned presentations, and his students are not able to meet his expectation. In his case, he gave term paper writing, term paper scale. Last year, they were brilliantly written, but this year, disturbing decline in writing and originality of the thought. Problem. This problem emerges from the workplace. When you go to 7th semester, for example, they will ask you, write a research paper. So from right today, get a diary, small diary, and all the problems you encounter anywhere, note them down. By the time of 7th semester, you will have 1,000 problems. Choose one, write it down. Yeah. That's how we develop. I call that idea diary. What is idea diary? An idea diary is such a diary. And what I do, I have this diary, for example. I'm on my bike and something strikes me, a problem, something I see. I stop, pick up my pen, open my page and note down. October 31st, on my way to LA College, this morning I saw this thing at Banepa Sanepa. I note down. One day, this thing might help you to develop an idea. Good writers have idea diary. And they note down insignificant ideas which can be a springboard for the writing. You know what is springboard? Springboard is where when the swimmers get ready to dive into, they stand on the springboard. Have you seen springboard?
Yes,
They get
sir. Yes, sir.
Springboard. They first stand, take a position like this, and then they dive. So idea diary is a springboard from where you can jump into bigger ideas. I was just encouraging you to keep an idea diary. So paragraph 3 presents first evidence to support the idea that his students are using internet. And the evidence was their bibliography has no books because internet does not provide books. But he's wrong. Now look, how do you read? Go counter argument. He's wrong. Today, internet has libraries. And to read books, you do not have to go to an actual library. You can borrow books from internet. So his argument that if the research paper has only articles and no books, the student has used internet. No. Students can find books on the internet today and they can download and read. Now if you go to paragraph 4, come, I want you to read paragraph 4. Don't worry, it's alright. Take courage. Read paragraph 4. Loudly. Paragraph 4.
Another clue is the beautiful pictures and graphs that are inserted neatly into the body of the student's text. They look impressive as though they were the result of careful work and analysis, but actually they often bear little listen to the precise subject of the paper, cut and paste from the vast realm of what's out there for the taking, them masquerade as original work.
Okay. So what we read here? Another clue. See the language. First, then. See the language of writing. First, then another. Another clue is the beautiful pictures and graphs that are inserted neatly into the body of the student's text. They look impressive as though they were the result of careful work and analysis, but actually they often bear little relation to the precise subject of the paper. Cut and paste from the vast realm of what is out there for the taking, they masquerade as original work. Another evidence. There are lots of pictures, right? The research paper has lots of pictures it has graphs, but the problem is that these pictures and graphs have no connection with the idea. The student sees a picture in Google and just copies it. Then what it says, there is too much cut and paste. The mantra for research is today, wrongly, sadly, Google, open a file, Control A, select all. Control A, select all. Control C, copy all. Alt tab, come back to your doc file. Control V, paste all. These are the mantra of research. Don't do this. Don't do this. Control A, select all. Control C, copy everything. Alt tab, switch toggle to your file. If you press Alt plus tab, you can toggle between two files, net and Word file. Then Control V, paste and give Divakar sir, here is my research. Well, I'm sorry it's not happy, right? Because you stole. That is called plagiarism, okay? There's a word Plagiarism. Plagiarism is academic dishonesty. Plagiarism is bringing other people's ideas and presenting them as if they were your ideas. Research is always about other people's ideas, no doubt. But you always acknowledge. If I borrow an idea from Yashasvi, I write according to Yashasvi Nipani, right? Last name? Rupani. Sorry. According to Yashasvi Rupani, the reason students have poor writing is, I quote. The Rupani is written. Most often they copy from World Wide Web. I quote. So the idea is Rupani's. I am borrowing the idea. It's about my argument that my students are having poor writing because they copy. But I am bringing support from his idea. But if I don't quote, if I don't say according to Mr. Rupani, if I write as if it's my idea, I am stealing his idea. And if he finds out, he will claim, this student has stolen my idea, and he will file a case, and my degree will be scrapped. Stealing at the university is the biggest crime. Never do that. Okay, now let's spend some time. Our class is over, and I will talk to him. I want to share just your experience, how you prepared this presentation. Just share experience. Okay, you too. Fine. Good. Do you have videos about this chapter? Are there videos on this chapter on YouTube? Okay. Did you watch my YouTube, my channel also? You didn't find it. Okay. So there are videos about this chapter. Fine. Did you have time to read the text? Okay. I appreciate your honest confession that you have no time to read the text. I'll encourage you. Every time I ask you to present, please first read the original essay, then go to YouTube, then go to Google. Okay? What did I say? Be honest. If your teacher assigns a presentation, always read the original text, then Google. Thank you. Thank you. Give him a big hand. Thank you.